All right. Hi, I'm Haley Hicks. I am a varsity member here on the Overwatch team at Ball State. I don't know what that is. Is it on? Okay. So welcome. I'm also a freshman here. And I just wanted to welcome you all to the Ball State University Esports Center household in the Robert Bell building in the College of Communications, Information, and Media. Today, here I have with me Vince Welch. He's a national broadcaster for Fox Sports and a Ball State alumni.
Thank you, Haley. Haley mentioned a Ball State alum, graduated in 1986 from here, and this department at that time was, for those of you old enough to remember, over in the old English building and just kind of a basement hallway with a couple of classrooms and the WBST studios there. And one of the highlights of my time here at Ball State was the introduction of the David Letterman Scholarship. And that happened while I was a student here. And Dave, I think the tagline was to the C students eligible for a C student. And I didn't even sniff that. So I aspired to be a C student, but look what happened. Here I am again, and so thrilled to be here. This is a great honor for me to come back to Ball State University. When I do, I still live in the Indianapolis area, and it still seems like every time I come back, something new has popped up, a new building, a new program, and then to be able to come in here and see this facility is just phenomenal. Over 36,000 square feet, and it represents Ball State's commitment to providing hands-on opportunities in the esports world, and the hands-on opportunities begin day one. You come in as a freshman, as Haley is, and you get an opportunity right away. And at so many universities, you don't get that chance as a freshman when you walk on campus. And what Dean Turner and Chris Taylor have done with the SportsLink program is just absolutely phenomenal. And I think this is just a classic example of some of the great progress that's being made, not just in this department, but university-wide. Ball State's a founding member of the Esports Collegiate Conference. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The conference fields teams in the League of Legends. I think many of, even if you're not a big gamer, you've heard of the League of Legends, the Rocket League and Overwatch divisions. And the varsity teams here at Ball State compete on this state-of-the-art elevated gameplay that you see up here, and you're going to learn a lot more about. I'd like to have Haley come up again because she is immersed in this facility and in this program. And Haley, maybe if you can just talk a little bit about what this facility means to you and what's your experience been like as a freshman coming on campus here at Ball State and having this accessibility.
So I first came across this room by accident, actually, looking for one of my other classes. And as a person who has loved video games my entire life, I came in, I was a little nervous. You know, I always have to read the room. And everyone is super welcoming. I met Dan, he was super nice. I tried out, learned that they had an Overwatch team, really interesting. Ended up making the team. And I've kind of been here ever since. It's a really good safe space, I would say. Like if you had a long day of classes, this is just a good place that you can come in, de-stress, just hang out with your friends, and be a part of a team. It's very welcoming. It's a very good room. I really appreciate Dan for having all this nice equipment and letting us use it. It took a while to set up. But more about this room, I would say, is it's in not just is it an esports platform, but it's also an interactive classroom. It has smart displays provided with the cutting-edge educational space for courses in animation, multimedia, and esports production. There are like classes held back there at those computers and those. It's pretty big. After class, this becomes a community space where the BSU Esports Club with over 700 students can compete. And we are also honored to welcome in community partners such as the De La Belle Community Schools, Boys and Girls Club, and our local Girl Scouts who earn their badges in esports, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but with that, it's a really cool space. It's getting bigger and bigger as like time goes on. When I first tried out here, there was like 40, 50 people just trying out for Overwatch. So it's really cool to see how it grows. And I'm just a freshman here, so I know it's going to get bigger. And it's really cool to just learn more about the community.
It's a lot different than Pong. Anybody remember Pong? Yeah. We'd like at this time to bring up the 17th president of Ball State University, and it's an honor to have President Jeffrey Mearns here with us, and for him to show his support of this great program and all the great things that he has already done as president of the university. And we welcome him to this event today. President.
Thank you, Vince, and we're really pleased that you've decided to come back to campus and participate in this event. So thank you very much. So I have the good fortune to, to serve as the president here at Ball State, and one of the reasons I say I have that good fortune is because of our engaged and enthusiastic students and the facilities that were like this one that we're able to provide for them. So in a moment, Dean Turner, Paige Turner, is going to speak about a key component of the partnership that we're going to announce today. And what we are going to announce with our friends at Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing is an innovative partnership that will benefit our students. And I want to begin by expressing my appreciation to all of the members of the RLL team. Tom, thank you for your support. Thank you for being with us today. And thank you for helping us to create this partnership, which I know will generate increasing interest and enthusiasm from students across many disciplines. Also, Dave, thank you so much for coming back to campus. It's always a pleasure and an honor to have you on our campus. And it also, I know you've had an opportunity not just here, but earlier in the day to meet with our students. And that is what truly makes your visit so special, is your engagement and your enthusiasm, genuine enthusiasm for engaging with them. Thank you. So Jack and Christian, I know you've been practicing. Where are Jack and they're back there in the back getting ready. Thank you for joining us today. They're going to put on a little demonstration for all of us a little later this afternoon. Thank you for taking the time to come here and celebrate this partnership with us and to show off your driving skills on those simulators. So when I have an opportunity to speak at special events like this, I often and regularly speak about our commitment to our enduring values, the enduring values that I believe make our university distinctive. And one of those enduring values is innovation. And this program is a perfect example of our commitment to being creative and innovative. And Dave, as you were saying earlier, not being behind the curve, but setting the pace and being ahead of the curve. And the creation of this varsity esports program and our esports production concentration is really a tangible demonstration of that commitment to that enduring value. And then in just a moment, Dean Turner is going to come up here. Susanna Rivera Mills has done a wonderful job in attracting deans to our campus who will lead by way of innovation. And so Dean Turner has pursued these kind of creative opportunities that will allow us to build and grow our burgeoning esports program. And so look forward in the years to come to coming back to this room and seeing what we're doing with the Rahal Letterman Lanigan racing team, because this program is so beneficial for our students. So thank you all for joining us today. And Vince, I'll turn it back to you.
You've heard Paige Turner's name mentioned a couple of times, and I'd like to have her come up. Certainly an integral part in this entire process, and our Dean, Paige Turner.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here, but I have no idea what any of this equipment actually does. But I do know that esports is a growing multi-billion-dollar industry, and the College of Communication Information Media is proud to support it across the university. We want to prepare our students not just to succeed, but to thrive. And as esports continues to become part of our university in new and exciting ways, we are committed to providing our students with the skills and opportunities necessary to prepare them into fulfilling careers and meaningful lives. And this is in every area. This includes media, film production, news, sports administration, business, and animation, because we are going to meet the needs of this explosive industry in the way that Ball State University always rises to meet the needs of our community. With the establishment of our Esports Center and programs, Ball State has committed to this, and it's because of our collaborations with industry that we're going to be able to fly. So, it is my honor to announce our new partnership with Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing with the establishment of the Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing Scholarship. RLL has generously provided a $5,000 scholarship for 2 members of the Ball State's University Esports team starting this fall 2022. This 4-year scholarship, that's a 4-year commitment to the success of our students, will advance the program's mission of recruiting and retaining the top esports players around the world while providing them with an exceptional educational experience. Because above all, Ball State University is about the education that we provide our students. So, on behalf of the entire Ball State University community, the College of Communication, Information, and Media, we would like to thank RLL for your very generous gift. Your gift provides financial support, but what you may not know is that to our students, to our esports students, it tells them that you believe in what they're doing and that you value their future. Now, I'd like to introduce Dan Marino, who serves as the director of our outstanding esports program. He is the one who is truly leading our students to fly. Dan?
Thank you, Dean Turner, and thank you all for coming out to this amazing event. My name is Dan Marino. I'm the director of esports here at Ball State. I'm not the Miami Dolphins quarterback, but I do always say I have just as many Super Bowl rings. Growing up, like so many others in my age bracket, video games was always talked about as something that would never translate into the real world, a waste of time, and it's amazing how over the past decade that's quickly been turned on its head. Thanks to the scholarship program from Rahal Letterman Lanigan, we're finally able to bring in students that compete at a high level that can not only use their talents in-game and while they're racing, but to help prepare them for a career that may involve those same skills. As esports continues to explode, the collegiate area of esports is only continuing to get larger, and more schools getting involved with esports programs of their own make recruitment and attracting new students much more challenging by the year. So these awards will allow us to not only bring in students that are passionate about racing, but are capable to do it at a high level. Further, I'm amazed at the depth of the partnership with RLL, because again, not only will we have students racing with us under the Ball State and RLL logos, they'll be able to participate with RLL at community events, specifically upcoming in May. And it's just another example of how students will be able to engage away from the games, but using those same skills that they're learning here at Ball State. We will begin accepting and reviewing applications for these scholarships immediately. There is a priority deadline of March 15th. The only experience we are looking for are students that have previously raced either in sim racing or traditional racing. In order to apply, it's super simple. You just email me. You can find my email and more information about our esports program at bsu.edu/esports. But with that, I'd like to actually welcome up Senior Vice President of Marketing and Sales, Tom Knox.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. I want to start off by thanking President Mearns, Dean Turner, Dan Marino, and the entire faculty at Ball State University for their support, not only for this program, but also the relationship that we're building today. Obviously, we have a lot of parallel connections with our ownership group, as well as with some of our current employees, and we hope to strengthen those relationships even further down the road. You know, 2020 taught us a valuable lesson that the world was forever changed, and we had to pivot, and racing was no exception to that rule. We had to figure out new ways to stay engaged to our partners, our fans, the industry, as well as the entire racing community. And we were able to bridge some of that gap through iRacing and esports. And what became very apparent to us and our team was the need to tap into young, bright minds of the future, to work alongside our engineering group and discover ways of using racing and sim racing, if you will, and iRacing as a way to translate to real life applications. And so through this program, we are hoping to develop the future minds of tomorrow, not only to complement our racing program, but also even crossover into other areas of expertise from engineering, R&D, special projects across our race organization. It's also a good way for RLL to give back to the community and to the state of Indiana, to be good stewards for the sport moving forward, and to be brand ambassadors for the IndyCar world, if you will. So for us, this is not only a partnership where we're helping young minds and financially supporting some students, but we also think it's reciprocal where they can help our engineering group. So we're very excited, very proud, and I just want to say thank you to the men and women that helped make this possible. With that said, I'd like to maybe ask Dave Letterman if you would like to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to try and articulate what this event represents for me. When I graduated from Ball State, it was a great moment of pride for me because I was the first member of my immediate family to attend college and graduate. And through the years, as I got to kind of broaden my horizon, I took Ball State with me, and the more time I had away from being a member of campus life, the more proud I became of this university. And the same is true with being part of Rahal Letterman Lanigan. I joined that, and it's been nothing but flattering and an amazing experience. So to have the two of these organizations meet together in what I fully believe is pioneering a new world, a new culture, a new way of life for not only sports, but any other endeavor. I am so pleased, so delighted, and so proud of this association. And by God, we'll do whatever we can to make you proud, and I know you will do whatever you can to make us proud. It's already happened, and that's about all I have to say. Thank you very much for having me, everybody.
Hey, can you hurry it up? We got a program to do. You would have stolen all the thunder if you'd like fractured a hip or something. So I'm glad you made it safe. I'm glad you made it safely back to your seat. What a special day. It's a special day for Ball State University for this particular program. I think for the state of Indiana, as Rahal Letterman Lanigan continues to invest in the state, and as Dave mentioned, the sharing in this partnership is, we anticipate, as Tom said as well, and Dean Turner, just going to be a win-win for everyone. And it's already been a victory just by looking at the turnout today. And we thank you so much for being here to cover the event and to participate in the event as well. There are media here that obviously are involved in wanting, they've got a story to do today, and so we want to make sure that we make the parties available. From the driver's side, Jack Harvey from Rahal Letterman Lanigan and Christian Lundgaard as well, available for interviews. I think Jack's going to be over here kind of underneath the Rahal Letterman lit banner here, and Christian more toward the back, or Christian on this side, excuse me. And then the Ball State contingent will be toward the back of the room as well. So we want to give the media an opportunity to take care of their business, and we'll do that now and break out into the groups for about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll get the racing underway. Thank you again for being here, and again, as a Ball State alum, it's a great honor. And those days where I was trying to sneak in Dr. Weibel's class before he shut the door at 8 a.m. and locked me out, I can't believe that I'm standing on the stage here today with so many great dignitaries from the university. Thank you very much.